Chris Wrestling Views back again with another wrestling review video. And of course, today, you guys, Saturday night main event review video for you. Bronson Reed, as you can see, made his WWE return. Not only did he make his WWE return, but he joined Seth Rollins' new faction with Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman. Now, with that being said, you guys, this is a unstoppable force of a team. Now, I feel like Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed will become, some tag team champions here in a couple months, I would say. Now that Bronson Reed is back, his arms, it look like he done got his muscles tighter than, what he had before, because he was just like a standard old big guy. Now, with that being said, also, you guys, we did get like the start between Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. And I kind of thinking like, shoot, I mean, this is going to be very interesting here. Like, I can't wait to see what's going to happen here. They, of course, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed definitely do shake hands with each other. And, Paul Heyman, of course, we know he's the mastermind behind this, of course, because Paul Heyman is always pulling strings to try and get, something to happen to where whoever he's aligned with will be an unstoppable force like he did with Roman Reigns. Now, with that being said, you guys, Bronson Reed made his impact by spearing CM Punk through the barricade over there. And you just hear Michael Cole like, wait, who the? And then, of course, it was, like I said, Bronson Reed. Now, I knew WWE was planning this for a while. We did get like some reports and everything of that nature that he was going to be returning, but didn't know how he was going to return, whether it was going to be like, you really don't have any baby faces in WWE. You just have something like what you call tweeners, like, I'm right and the wrestlers normally all right by whatever. But of course, he would do something that you familiarly seen, which was the which was this one tsunami. I thought he was going to hit three because the crowd, you heard him, they were like, one more time. And I remember he used to be on a rampage with them tsunamis, man. That was like freaking amazing. Of course, Jesse the Body Ventura, of course, was there. Giving his opinions over matches and stuff like that. You can see a guy in the back like sweeping the ring. I was like, well, dang. Anyways, we had Ron Cena dressed up as John Cena out on Saturday Night Main Event, which is actually very funny to me. I have to say, Ron Cena actually will attitude adjustment John Cena. And of course, John Cena does go over there and get the belt from the ref, and then he hands it over to the ref. Leans his head out the rope, and pretty much ends up winning this match by knocking out Ron Cena with the title after the referees. Well, he kicked him low blowed him actually, and then hit him with the title after the match. But it was a solid match. Like I say, most of these matches on this show here was actually like rushed big time, because I don't even think these matches went past like 7 minutes. So it's definitely a pretty rushed Saturday night main event for sure. You did get like a couple of things in here I'm going to go over when I get to the match with Zelina and Chelsea Green, which this match was added like 24 hours ago, because I guess WWE seen us as wrestling fans were complaining that we didn't get any women matches on the card. And so with that, we did see John Cena talk to Jey Uso and was like, I'm going to ruin wrestling by having a YouTuber beat you for that World Heavyweight Championship. And, of course, we definitely we'll see something like that. Of course, you see where John Cena came out during the main event, start stumping out Jey Uso after John Cena pulled the referee leg from, on the thing. I kind of wonder why the referee didn't call for the bell or anything like that. I guess they wanted Jey Uso to win clean and not by no kind of disqualification. Cody Rhodes will actually make his return as well, pretty much they were going to lay out a challenge, as you can see how they were going to do it. So we're going to have John Cena and John Cena and Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. Now, of course, that's why the reason that Jey Uso did come to Monday Night Raw because of Cody and gave him like a fresh start. He's a world champion. Now, of course, Saturday night main event on July 12th will be, looks like, in Atlanta, Georgia. I can't wait to actually see that because that's not far from me. Then, of course, we got we have the, Women's Evolution. Of course, that's going to be in Atlanta as well. Another pretty cool, premium live event. Of course, WWE is also killing me with all these commercial breaks, you guys. And I'm like, goodness Lord, especially how they did it with the main event. It was like 9:50 something Eastern Standard Time, my time, and shoot, we got back. It was like 9:55, so you kind of rushed the main event pretty much, even though Jey Uso got his first main event. Now, we do want to talk about how Zelina Vega actually kind of like botched the 619 as she was trying to 619 Chelsea Green, but she her left, looks like Zelina left leg got caught into the rope, and she ended up, I think, hitting Chelsea Green in her knee. So I'm hoping Chelsea Green doesn't have like a busted nose. Well, I mean, not busted, broken nose or anything like that. But we'll definitely see, what WWE actually says. So I'll definitely keep you guys followed up on the story as well. But looks like Vel Kango, which he's a part of the CMLL Mexican or the CMLL Triple A thing. So we'll have him versus Chad Gable at Worlds Collide. I'm actually ready more for Worlds Collide than I am for Money in the Bank because of how WWE did me last year with Money in the Bank. Had me hyped for nothing, just for Drew to win and lose. Now, speaking of Drew McIntyre did have his one-on-one match with Damian Priest inside of a steel cage. Match was pretty cool. Didn't get any blood or anything like that. But, of course, we did get Damian Priest where he put the check. Well, not the check. The steps under. Not the steps. God, dang it, you guys. I am getting caught up trying to talk about how short the show was. And, shoot, making it short for myself. Well, even shorter for myself. Of course, Damian Priest will lay out Drew McIntyre during this match, and Drew McIntyre will end up getting a concerto. And Michael Cole actually mentioned the name Edge. Of course, Edge is known now by Cope, which is like pretty much his real last name and everything like that. Now, Damian Priest did walk out of the cage. I kind of wonder if he would have climbed over or how they would have did this, but him just walking out, it's like, oh, wow. But, that concerto was definitely a way to more than likely may write off Drew McIntyre, but Drew McIntyre, he ended up, pushing, some of the medical officials and didn't want any help whatsoever. So Drew McIntyre, pretty much walked away. He was holding his head because I think recently he just had like some stitches or something like that to the back of his head. And of course, Damian Priest came out victorious. I'm wondering what's the next move for Damian Priest going forward. WWE probably has some more things planned for him. But like, comment, subscribe, you guys, to Chris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. Till next time, you guys, make sure y'all stay tuned for more videos like this and maybe even some funny stuff and some wrestling news. So we'll see you guys next time.